I have received a package. One of them mystery box videos. Never know what you're going to get. Also, the setup's kind of different, so apologies if the box goes out of view at any point, which it probably will. The setup also means that the lighting is terrible. There's very little we can do about that. Anyway, box. What is inside this box, you may ask? Well, if you know anything about my channel, it's going to be big box PC games. You already know this. And this time it's quite special because we've got a different kind of big box PC game. And just to compare these games to, I have got Descent 3. That is our control for this video. God, there's nowhere to put it. Put it under the camera, there we go. Professional. Right. So, let's have a look inside this box. I shall get the first... Well, I'll get them both out and we can look at them together. If I can ever get it out there, as this thing is very, very securely packaged. Okay, the first one, ladies and gentlemen, for your eyes only. Okay, good start. Good start, very good start. And the second one? Excellent. No receipt or anything in there. Very good job, sir. Right, so these are games from RetroGameLab, which is a company, or an individual, I'm not really sure what, that specialises in reproduction cartridges and, as you can see, reproduction big boxes. These have never been released in big box, by the way. These games are sort of... Well, one of them's a fan game, one of them's a mod, so it should give you an idea of what kind of stuff they do. Other things, stuff like, well, reproduction games for games that are really hard to get hold of. I think Mother 3, the English translation of Mother 3, I think, and the Streets of Rage 2 remake on PC. And I think they might have been on about doing the English translation of not Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney Investigations 2, starring what's his face. Anyway, let's have a look at these. So, we'll start with Duke. And I don't have an actual Duke 3D box to compare it to. I only have Duke Zone. About the same size, as you can see. Let's have a proper look, shall we? Oh god, the audio's going to be awful when I'm constantly leaning in and out. We'll work that out, I'm sure. Very glossy packaging. Unfortunately, my graphic designer's eye reveals that this is in fact quite a low-res print. But it's not noticeable until you get right up close, so not too bad. The actual logo is quite high-res, so that's the main thing, I guess. Oh, cripes, that's a good idea, isn't it? New box and instantly you drop it. On the side, Duke Nukem Forever, 3D Realms, classic logo. And on the back we have a picture of the 2011 actual Duke Nukem Forever. Now, you'll note from the screenshots that this is in fact... Oh god, I apologise. This is the mod for Duke Nukem 3D. But we won't get too much into detail on that. You get the idea. Looks pretty authentic, I would say. There's some stuff missing, like, for example, and I don't know, I feel like there'd be a lot more logos at the bottom were this an actual piece of PC software. Plus, it doesn't say MS-DOS on it or anything like that. Anyway, let's take off the slipcase. We like a good slipcase. This cardstock is kind of flimsy. I would have used something a bit heavier. As you can see, it's started to fray at the edges already, and I've only just got it out of the box. But whatever. This inner box is very nice. It reminds me of jewellery. Let's just get that open. And inside... Oh god, I'll never be able to get that back now. We've got an instruction booklet, which is always nice. Very nicely printed. Again, it's got the current Duke Nukem Forever logo. I guess this mod was meant to be how Duke Forever was supposed to be based on old press releases and videos and stuff. So I guess that makes sense. We've got a picture of Duke himself. Come get some. Yep, the Duke team. So it's, again, pretty authentic. I'll have to have a proper look at that. But you get the idea, it's even got all this stuff at the back, look. Like you would have in a proper manual. Bubble wrap, always useful. On both sides of the jewel case. Duke Nukem Forever 2013, and there indeed is the front of the box with Duke's big mushy lips. And again, same stuff on the back. So that's pretty good. Of course, we've got to look at the CD. It's a bit unfortunate this isn't on floppy disks, actually, like it would be been back in the day. CD. It's got that sort of rubbery finish, which I think is basically what you get if you're a consumer. If you're mass producing games, then you do get a different finish. Obviously because they're mass produced and they're not just labels stuck on with a piece of plastic like my dad used to do. Let's just get Descent 3 out and see how it compares. I'm not sure how we're going to compare it because it's going to have totally I'm going to say it had totally different stuff in, but actually it's got about the same stuff, look. Manual is quite a bit thicker, a bit bigger, and is made of slightly heavier paper, but I guess you got to expect that, haven't you? This is a sort of one-man project, and this is a full mass-produced thing. And of course, the dual case higher res artwork, and the CD has sort of embossed. I'm not really sure what the finish is, but I'm not sure what you call it, but you can probably tell from the lighting that it is properly produced and all that. And actually has 2 discs inside, but that's not really important. Anyway, that's Duke. Let's get that out of the way, and actually, just looking at this in the light, it kind of has sort of a sheen on it. I don't know if that's intentional. Also, I don't know if you'll see it on video, but that's kind of nice. Whatever the case. So, let's have a look at another Metroid 2 remake, which was taken down by Nintendo, famously. So, quite how this guy's selling them, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sincerely hoping, by the way, that some of the money from these boxes is going towards the originals. And yeah, we've got... This one's a lot higher res, and it seems to have... I don't know if it's intentional. Again, I don't know if it's intentionally printed like that, but it appears to have some sort of depth to it. There's some sort of there's definitely some embossing going on there. Some screenshots of the game and what appears to be a picture from Metroid Prime, maybe. That's what I'm looking at. Again, the sides pretty standard. Sorry, the spines. Let's move that to one side. Again, the nice box. It's a bit scuffed there. God, I will have to edit this audio quite significantly. I'm imagining it'll just have the same stuff inside. I better not crush that slipcase, actually. Yeah, same old stuff. Has it got the team in the back? Oh, look at them controls, yikes. No, it just... Oh, God, that's not so good, is it? Sheesh. Dear, oh dear. Let's remove this bubble wrap. Again, it's going to be the same stuff. It's kind of weird having the Nintendo logo on a big box PC game. And yeah, there's our jewel case on the back, and there's our disc. Again, that rubbery finish. Kind of weird, but you kind of got to expect it. Print quality on the disc is very good, actually. It's very crisp. Worth pointing out, because like I said, graphic designer's eye, I spot these things. Just put all this crap back. So there we go. Those are 2 big box PC games from RetroGameLab. I will put a link in. I'll put a link in the description below. Hope there's not that much choice at the moment. These were the 2 best ones, I thought, but I'm hoping that there will be more, and he'll be able to hopefully increase the quality. Because I mean, like I said, this paper, it's just too thin. It needs heavier cardstock, I think. And definitely needs to make sure that his artwork is high res enough, because I mean, the Metroid 2 one's alright, but again, if you look closely enough, it does show up. Let me just try and get that close to the camera. Again, you won't be able to see it on this camera, but you have to just take my word for it. Like, parts of it are alright, but I don't know, it's almost like he's not printed it at 300 DPI, which is not... may well be going over your heads. I don't know. 300 DPI is a pretty standard thing. if it's hard to explain, but basically the more pixels per inch you have, or dots per inch, i.e. DPI, then generally the higher print quality you'll get. Obviously you can't make something higher quality just by increasing the DPI, but if you start with a high quality thing, say, for example, if you got an A3 sized poster of Duke, but it was only at 150 DPI, you could safely enlarge that down to a big box size and put it at 300 DPI and that'd be fine. But these prints don't appear to be, to my eye anyway, they don't appear to be quite at 300. Either that or he's just got a bit of a dodgy printer. Hard to say, really. Also, there's space here for a barcode, and there isn't one there. I'd love to get in touch and maybe help him out with some of the graphic design aspects of it. You know, I've got a degree in it and everything. So, anyway, that's just me rambling. These are pretty good. Nice. It's nice to have this sort of thing for us collectors, us big box PC collectors, because generally repro carts are just that, cartridges. And PC never had cartridges, unless you talk about very certain PCs that maybe had cartridges. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling now, so I shall cut the video off. Bye.